This is Jason Peterson with Answers for Hope, and what we're going to be doing is a series on philosophy. We're going to call it Philosophy 101. The reason why we're going to be doing this series is so that some of you can get acquainted with some of the terminology that we might use regularly, either in our videos or on the website. And the first thing we're going to cover in the Philosophy 101 series is what's called a worldview. And a worldview is basically a set of properly basic beliefs. And properly basic beliefs are your starting points in how you think, how you know, and how you do. So another way you could put it is that worldviews have a set of presuppositions, which are, like properly basic beliefs, are the same thing. They influence how you think, know, and do. This means that your worldview will influence how you think. It will, and as a result, also influence how you interpret evidence. It will influence your political opinions. It will influence your outlook on the meaning of life and other issues that philosophers may ask. The first tenet of the worldview is called cosmology. In cosmology, typically when you hear that, you think about outer space. Now, in the context of philosophy, cosmology does not mean the same thing. In philosophy, whenever you say the word cosmology, cosmology refers to your beliefs about the origins of life or the universe, just origins, period. Now, some atheists that are not acquainted with philosophy might say, well, cosmology has to do with outer space. It's not what so you calling it cosmology is not really relevant. Well, that's not true because in philosophy, cosmology covers evolution, it covers abiogenesis, it covers the Big Bang, any of the origin theories. That's what the cosmological portion of your worldview covers. The second one is called teleology, and teleology is basically your beliefs about the purpose of humanity. Christians will usually think that we have purposes, that humans have a purpose. Atheists generally will not think so. The third one is anthropology, and anthropology is sort of similar to teleology in the sense that it covers your presuppositions regarding purpose in life. Well, anthropology is a little different because anthropology in philosophy concerns the purpose of the universe as a whole. Fourth is axiology, and axiology actually just has to do with moral values, such as you think there's really such thing as right or wrong, or is it just a matter of what society thinks. 5 is metaphysical beliefs, and metaphysical beliefs basically just cover questions about the laws of logic, things that exist independently of the physical world. 6 is epistemology, and epistemology has to do with the nature of knowledge. Not really the source of knowledge, but the nature of knowledge. So it may ask questions like, how can I know X, or how can I know Y? The 7th one is theology. And theology just basically covers your beliefs on God. Whether you think God exists or not, which God you think exists, what religious affiliation you hold to. So those are the 7 tenets. And in other videos, we're going to go into a little bit more detail about these tenets and the implications of them and what certain worldviews believe about these 7 tenets.